Hey, what's up? We're back. Here on this vlog today, we're gonna be, I don't know, trying to figure out how to get this thing turned on. Our backup, which is Toby, it's a little bit too cold for him to be out here. I know he's a dog, but the dude was shivering last night, so poor little guy. Looking at this thing, it doesn't look like it needs anything, but, well, it can't just sit there looking good. We needed to get it running, so I know that the battery doesn't turn over, for one. It's leaking gas, so the float is stuck. I know that my dumbass filled up the whole tank, so now I gotta disconnect that, take it off probably. I'll probably need a spark plug while we're in there. It's gonna need some grips. Check oil, check the water. Stay tuned. All right, let's get started. All right, so first things first, you get this dang seat off, right? You're gonna wanna find out why there is no voltage going to that electric start. Looks like everything's connected, so the best thing is this thing is dead. All right, Holmes, so I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. Now you're probably wondering, dude, what's next? You gonna ride this thing already or what? That is a huge negativo there, brother. Basically, all right, let me explain. Dude, shit just snowballed. I walked in here, put on my gloves, basically was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try and get this thing running. Made a little, let's see here, checklist. I'm like, you know what? I can knock this shit out right now. No problem, Jack. So here we are. Let me explain. Hey, what's up? It's the next day. Welcome back. So we cut the night short yesterday. We went ahead, let me just give you a rundown. We did a sick ass teardown on the bike. As you can see, everything's snowballed. In order to get to the carb, you gotta unbolt the subframe, quick things like that. Anyways, long story short, we went ahead and cleaned up the carb, put it back together. But the screws that go in this thing, if you can see it, are really stripped. So I went ahead and bought some Allen wrench ones. I had to go to a little bolt place by my work. That'll put that back together. Then we can put this whole mess back together. The battery is no good, so I will have to replace the battery. Unfortunately, Amazon will not ship it to you because of the battery acid. Now, was all this necessary? You're damn right it was, because I just want to ride, man. I want to get this thing back up and going. I want to make sure it fires up. And it just rides. So we're still aiming for Saturday to ride this thing, and I really hope that's the case. Literally at work, I've been watching like so many reviews. Actually, like only one. I've been watching the same video over and over again, excited about this thing. So let's keep moving. Also, the next thing is this baby's got a spark arrestor in it. So you can already imagine, it's pretty loud as it is, but you can already imagine once we take out that once we take out that spark arrestor, this thing's gonna be dumping, bro. All right, so we bought some SC1. That's actually for the truck. We bought a bar pad because the other one's deteriorated. It looks ugly and faded. Bought some grips, oil filter, because it takes two. We got spark plugs. Bought a backup one. We got oil. I guess some 4T cross power, 1050, because we will be trying to ride this thing hard if it's possible. Bought a little hose. That was only $2, but since I was in line and I didn't want to look like a cheap ass buying only $2 item, bought 2 shirts too. Same shirts, just different colors. All right, let's get started. I felt pretty good knowing that anytime I came across a little obstacle, I had the tools for it. It went smooth. And also, we had just about everything we needed, so I didn't have to stop. The only thing that I had to stop for yesterday was because I didn't have the parts that I needed to finish it. So let's hope that we just keep on trucking and get this thing done today, Junior. Now, don't get me wrong, I could have Mickey Mouse the crap out of this thing, but I'm gonna show you what a little bit of patience can do. Check out this bad boy, all right? So I went ahead and put the Allen wrench bolts. Now that looks clean, my friend. Little black bolts, all for $1 and an extra day. Made nothing but a mess trying to get this bad boy back on. The air filter's back on. We oiled it, put some grease around the rim. That way it has a seal fit. And rerouted all the lines again, put everything the way it should be. We have the spark plug in. We actually did check the oil. I checked out the filter and stuff. I actually opened up both of them. Oil's pretty clear. It looks like obviously it probably had a service before my dad actually started owning it. Dude, I had the whole bike together. The one bolt that it takes for the tank. I was about to put the seat on and I'm like, you know what? Let me just turn on the gas. Gas just starts flowing out the bottom here of the bowl. So basically through that little nozzle down, just kept floating out. Anyways, this bad boy here is broken. This goes in here like that. And then this needle here, or this float, sits in there, and that's what stops your gas from overflowing. Anyways, since this thing is broken, it's not going to seal very good, right? So therefore, now I'm all over the internet trying to find one. At first I was trying to find one to go ahead and get by tomorrow or Saturday. Now I'm just trying to find one that exists in general. So Toby's here. Babe.
Oh my gosh, what's that smell?
So I've been in here for hours. I even closed the garage because it was cold. I've sprayed air filters. I've sprayed, there's been gas. I've sprayed contact cleaner, brake cleaner. And I had to retake the carb apart because it was leaking again. And then Wendy comes in and it's like, dude, you know how bad it smells in here? So I think I've been high for like probably about 2 hours now. I didn't notice what the outside world was like until she opened the garage. She said it smells super bad in here. But I'm thinking that Bob Marley would be impressed. Oh, babe. Anyways, long story short. So I have to call every damn dealer here in San Diego and try and find a carb rebuild kit for this thing, or at least a float or needle or whatever the hell I need, but that will stop it from leaking. Everything else has been done. The checklist is done. The bike looks great. We got the grips, we got the oil, we got all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we will be on the phone all morning searching on where we can find a carb rebuild kit and pick it up on our lunchtime. So I will go to bed. He's not too happy with this smell in here just because it smells very, very strong, but my head's starting to hurt, so I'm done for the night. We'll call it a night, and let's make a bunch of calls tomorrow. All right, we made it happen. We came to Motor World of El Cajon. We did get a battery because the other one's done. Bought some straps so we can let people know that we're KTM people. We went ahead and bought a fuel hose, just any one that goes on there. And we also bought the carb kit. So, rebuild kit, $40, all done. Back to work. See, dude, since starting the vlog, I can't go anywhere because people notice me. This guy's a big fan, so. All right, brother, later. Before I was rudely interrupted by Osmar, I was just sitting in the car and he just came knocking on the window. Get back to the shop. We gotta finish up the work day and then we can get started on, we can get home and finish the damn bike and get it started and see how it sounds and keep going. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm super pumped. Like, dude, how'd you recognize me? He's all, your face. I was like, oh, all right. We're back at work. We're just waiting for the acid to get into the battery. That way we can go ahead and charge it and then we can get back to work. And for those of you that have never put acid in a battery, basically you just get that little box, like a juice box, whatever, plaster it in there, and then it's gonna just drain itself into the battery. Then it gives you this little thing here and you close it. There you go, now charge it. Bam. Bam. Actually, I jammed everything into this box. However, we're ready to start getting this thing back together. I actually have to hurry up and get it back together. Obviously, put it back together correctly, though, because I got two of my boys coming over right now. They want me to help them with their bike. So there's 2 quads coming so that I can stop one from leaking, kind of similar to this, but it's a newer bike, so I don't think it's the float or anything. I'm just thinking it's probably the float stuck. So let's hope that's the case. That way we can just fix it, clean it, get that one out of here. Then the other one will be brought in, and that one needs the same thing. And from what I hear, it runs now, so okay, that's good. But we need to install a clutch. So I've never done one personally, so don't. Bobby made me that there in the back. It's got its own shadow, that girthy bastard. Anyways, yeah, we lost my train of thought. Whatever, stay tuned. All I know is that I'm getting paid in beer, so whatever, it's Friday, we ain't doing crap. We just gotta finish this. We just ruined Wendy's movie and date night, so hey, it is what it is. All right, let's see how this thing does. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. All right, so my brother-in-law just showed up. He brought me both bikes. He's actually gonna kick it. He brought the funds. So we'll focus on that right now. Trying to finish this damn thing, dude. I put everything back together, started firing it over, which you just saw, and nothing. So now what's happening is the damn float sucks. This thing, now I'm not sure if there's no gas going into here, which looks kind of dry. So I just got to figure out this gas flow. We did the impossible. That one's done. Clutch basket on that one's done. Clutch is back. And the white one over there fixed the carb. This vlog's over. We'll catch you later. Hey, you have a good night. We know that my bike is good, kind of. But we ran into so many issues, such as like the float pin that holds it. Lost it. It fell on top of the engine. Couldn't find it. I was crawling around the floor looking for it. Tools are everywhere. It's been a mess. And but yeah, finally, hopefully tomorrow we can just fire this baby up, give it a little tune on the carb, make sure that everything's, you know, not too rich, not too lean, just right in the middle, perfect. And throw in some laps and a couple miles and burn some gas. But we're going to bed. I'll see you later. Say bye, Jonathan.
Log out, fuckers.
Later. Thanks for watching.